Hello to everyone. It was very hard to start filming again for me because of everything that's happening lately with the nations I'm part of. I'm emotionally drained and have been following all the news pages, have been following all the people who are sharing some of the details of what's happening. And I'm in that state where I'm almost on the verge of psychological collapse because of all of that cruelty and because I'm worried about my mom, who is a bit far away from me. So, not to lose myself, I decided to dedicate time to what I love, to my hobbies, to plants, because soon enough the spring is coming and I will be reunited with my mom. We'll go to the garden and plan our season, and I really need to get back that desire towards life, that urge towards life. I need it badly right now. And I decided to share a bit of what I filmed before everything of that happened and to show my kind of present state through the plants that I also have on my windowsill and the plants that, by the way, my mom loves as well. I couldn't help myself passing by these gorgeous lilies. My mom has a huge passion towards them, and she somehow inflicted this passion in me. And I shared some of the examples I wanted to buy, and we collectively, together with her, chosen these three varieties. So here we have this bulb that's also alive because you can see some of the sprouts in here, not in here. I know that there is one with the sprout. Here it is, that sprout I was looking for. That shows that the lily is alive, but I need to preserve it like that, so I keep them in the fridge before moving to our garden. Really looking forward to seeing them in our garden because we have lots of lilies. We adore lilies. I planted new varieties of lilies in the year of 2020, and the previous year, the previous summer, it gave some of the flowers. But if you remember, if you follow me for that long, you know that the previous summer we had a terrible drought and all of the lilies were dead by the season when they were supposed to bloom. By dead, I mean too exhausted for the blossom. So most of the footage of the lilies is from the year of 2020, and some of the parts is from 2021, especially the new varieties of lilies. Another plant that I bought, that's a hosta, was inspired by my godmother. If you remember, I have that video where I filmed her flower garden, which is a gorgeous garden. And we envied these plants, really beautiful plants, and we asked her to share one of them. She shared the ones but plain green leaves, but I wanted a bit of texture, so I bought this one as well. And this is a very interesting plant. I'm not sure whether it's alive. It has a lot of roots, and I also keep it in the fridge before all of that. And I'm actually very excited about this plant. We have a spot for it. I know that this plant should grow in shade. It's very important because before that we planted that hosta that my godmother gave to us into the open where we have sun, but it wasn't feeling well, so we found another spot for it. Very beautiful. That is a new dweller for our garden. That's a honeysuckle, and it's not edible. It's of climbing variety with this beautiful flowers and gorgeous smell. My mom wanted it for so long, she couldn't find it in our region. The only thing is that I'm worried about the adaptation period of this plant, because surely when you look at it, it is not feeling well, and still there is a lot of time till spring when we're going to plant it into our garden. Hope it survives. These small green miracles are actually cacti. They're so unusual when they're small. That is the most beloved plant of my mom's. She has been growing cacti since she was young, and I remember all my childhood we always had them on our windowsill. We used to have a lot of them, but now we have just the oldest, the most loyal types and variants of cacti. My mom grew most of her cacti from the seeds, which are actually not the seeds, they are dust. But I can say that it's easier to buy a cactus from a local garden store because they are very stubborn in their growth. They grow full on, and we had these small sticks of a plant, I think, for several months. Even at present, we still have a very small plant, so you expect to grow a full cactus, a huge cactus, in a matter of several years. If I remember it correctly, that is the result of those small cacti after 1 year. It is the size of a thumb. And now I would like to give a short overview of all the old and loyal cacti that we have. One of them is rather strange and uniquely beautiful because it's very high. When I was teaching at the university, my students gave me a cactus as a present, and I thought that this cactus would be a boring sample because it was just growing stubbornly without anything unusual and unexpected. But this year we've seen first flowers of this cacti, and we even got a sort of berries on it.
The funny fact is that our cat is actually very friendly with this cacti. First, she couldn't understand all of these needles when she was just a kitten, but she became very accurate with them. Our cat is like a soul pet because she also treats all of the plants in a very gentle manner. Probably those cacti taught her the lesson.
I needed someone to share my emotional state with. So, thank you for watching my vlogs. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I can see that my channel has grown. I'm very happy that I have this huge base of support from people from all over the world. So stay tuned and see you next time. I hope that this next time will be the time when peace will return back to this world, when we won't be so scared, when we'll find hope. Be safe and stay tuned. Bye bye.